This monster can guarantee you a synchro summon through literally any hand trap out there. What's going on, guys? This is Mias, and today I will be reviewing a rather old card by the name of Prufinesse the Tactical Trapper, which got initially released in Phantom Rage. I think that set was in like 2020, but it didn't really see much play for ever, and won't see any play until October at least, because there will be a trap card, I kind of already spoiled it, that will make this card much better. And what does Prufinesse the Tactical Trapper do? I'm going to be not only explaining the effect in detail, all the pros, cons, applications, etc., but before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Really motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. Yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay, so for the stats and effect, it's a level 4 Dark Fiend monster with 1800 attack, 0 defense, and it reads, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can banish one trap from your deck. This is the cost. Increase this card's level by 1. This is the effect. So in other words, if you get Veilered, what happens is that you don't get an extra level, but you still banish the trap card. This is relevant. You can target one trap in either graveyard, activation requirement, banish it, and if you do increase this card's level by 1, so this time, for the second effect, banishing a trap from either graveyard is actually not a cost. Anyways, if this card in its owner's possession is destroyed by the opponent's card, you can set one of your banished normal traps. You can only use each effect of Prufinesse the Tactical Trapper per turn. Tell me frankly, what is the first thing that you think about when you read Prufinesse the Tactical Trapper? Do you think of Metaphys? Because I actually thought of Metaphys. They do have a trap card that actually trigger an effect when it is banished, but most importantly, a new Jan card or Sword Soul whatever, normal trap card, Sword Soul Sudden Shift will come out in October, obviously with all the other Sword Soul cards, which will have a pretty relevant effect. When it's banished, you get to summon a level 4 tuner token from your collection of tokens. Yeah, okay, whatever, you get the point. And it's really nice because 4 plus 5 equals 9, so you have a toolbox of all the level 9 monsters out there. In case you're wondering, what are the level 9 monsters out there? A few relevant ones would be, I don't know, Chaofeng, Vermilion Dragon Mech, Ravenous Croco Dragon, Cloud Castle, and most importantly, Virtual World QB Shen. Now obviously, since VFD is no longer a thing, you're kind of using your monsters not really to exceed summon, but to gather board presence in a way, to like floodgate your opponent and stuff like that. In a way, that's kind of like a con, but it's not the end of the world. If you're playing Virtual World, your Shen kind of triggers all of your Virtual World effects from the hand, so that's already pretty good. And if you're not playing Virtual World, well, I don't know why you would be playing this card, but it might still have its application. Honestly, the biggest flaw with this card is the fact that you do have to play Sudden Shift in your deck, like let's just say Virtual World, just if you want to generate that token. But at the same time, a pro that would kind of, I don't know, destroy that flaw is the fact that even if you do draw that Sudden Shift, it's shockingly not even that bad because it does still have an application. For example, when you use the card as a trap card, like as an actual trap card, like you set it and then you flip it, you get to destroy one weird monster you control and 2 cards your opponent controls. With Virtual Worlds, I think half of the monsters, like Lily and Gigi, are weird monsters, whereas the other like half are psychics. I guess you're playing 15 monsters, like 9 psychics and then 6 worms, but whatever, you get the point. If we get like more Virtual World names, maybe we'll get even more worms, or maybe they'll all be psychics and they will all be emergency teleport targets, but whatever. Again, you understand what I'm trying to say. This is the most important. The second effect of Prufinesse is randomly really good because you can banish a trap from either's graveyard to get 1 extra level. Now, instead of going for Shen, if you really want to, you could banish a trap from your own graveyard or, you guessed it, your opponent's graveyard in order to gain 1 extra level and then make a Baroness de Fleur a level 10 synchro, which should be coming out in January. Card's really good. It can destroy cards on like all the entire field. Not quick effect obviously, but it can negate anything quick effect, and during the standby phase of either player's turn, I'm pretty sure, you can return it to the extra deck to summon back a level 9 or lower monster from a grave, which is quite relevant. But I want to say another cool thing about the steps to go into Baroness is that you can banish trap from your opponent's graveyard, which is pretty devastating if you're playing against Eldritch. Like imagine banishing a Conquistador, a Hakuero, or a Scarlet the turn they use the effect to summon Eldritch the Golden Lord from the deck. The card is just overall very niche with its ability to gather a token in order to make a level 9 synchro or level 10 synchro again, but it also has another niche effect where when it's destroyed by the opponent's card, which it always include card effect and battle, by the way, opponent's card is like the most generic thing you can see. I want to say the most generic thing you can see is like if this card leaves the field, just not even by a card effect or whatever, whatever, but still. Anyways, when it is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can set one of your banished normal traps. So if you're actually trying to abuse cards like, I don't know, Defend Dimension Ground on post game 1 or something like that, or Artifact Sanctum, well, you could, but the issue is that you would have to like go normal summon and then banish and then like go battle phase attack, all that just so you can recycle. I don't know, it looks like it's a bit too much, but still kind of cute. In conclusion, I think it's just a matter of time before this card will kind of see more attention from people, and people will just say, you know what, I think this has potential in the future. So I don't know if the card is expensive right now, I don't think so, but if I were you, I'd probably get myself 3 copies of this card. Shouldn't be too much of an investment. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, like I said before, more trap cards that have effect when they are banished will be released. Sudden Shift was a great start, and it's a card that will be released at the end of 2021. So you see, it's never too late to keep introducing more niche cards like trap cards that have effects on banish into the game, which will always make Prufinesse the Tactical Trapper a more relevant card. So I don't know what you guys actually think of all of this and this card, but please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you very, very soon. Peace.